This is not about fighting crime. This is about Donald Trump searching for any justification to deploy the military in a blue city, in a blue state, to try and intimidate his political rivals.
Now, this fight is brewing. Illinois' Democratic Governor J.B. Pritzker there characterizing President Trump's threat to send National Guard troops to Chicago as a political stunt. The president repeatedly threatening to send troops to Chicago now, similar to a deployment that is underway still in Washington, D.C. NewsNation correspondent Mills Hayes has been speaking with Chicago residents all day, getting their reaction to the possible troop deployment to the country's third largest city. Mills, what are people telling you?
Hi, Natasha. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson signing an executive order just hours ago calling on the administration, the Trump administration, to stand down on sending in military personnel like the National Guard to Chicago. The EO banning Chicago police from working with the feds on immigration enforcement operations, on patrols, arrest operations, any kind of law enforcement activity.
The most sweeping campaign of any city in the country to protect ourselves from the threats and actions of this out-of-control administration.
The executive order largely symbolic, reaffirming that Chicago police answer to the mayor, not the federal government. This as the Trump administration plans to surge federal officers to Chicago for an immigration crackdown as early as next Friday.
If we do have ones that are criminals and might need to be taken back, I would say do the due diligence and do that. But the ones that are here that are peaceful, that are contributing to whatever we have going on, let them be.
We were speaking with Zerlina Smith when news of the executive order came down about a separate National Guard deployment that could be coming to the Windy City to fight crime.
Sometimes it can be a little traumatizing. I have a 16-year-old daughter who doesn't like walking down the street in this community, which is afraid to catch a bus just to get to school. We don't educate in this household from our community. We have to leave outside our community just to go grocery shopping.
She works with people like Violence Interrupters founder Tio Hardiman to fix crime.
We have mediated about 20 conflicts this year in Austin where I received a phone call and we stopped a guy from killing another guy.
President Trump, he's threatened to send the National Guard in to deal with crime. Do you think that that could help?
Well, homicides are already down in Chicago this year.
They utilize people like Michael Brooks, who first went to jail at 22 with 2 counts of attempted murder, to help convince kids there's a better way.
I say I'm going to die in the streets. And I was proud of saying that. But then as I got older and older, I'm like, whoa, I don't want to die in the street. You know, I want to get out. A lot of these kids, they face so many challenges and barriers, and a lot of them don't really understand conflict resolution. And what I try to do, I try and speak to them and let them know that every misunderstanding don't have to resolve with someone dying.
So far this weekend, 11 people have been shot, 2 killed.
Donald Trump, Governor Pritzker, Mayor Brandon Johnson, I would like to see them communicate with one another, opposed to trying to dictate what's going to happen.
Mayor Johnson's executive order also urging any federal agents coming into the city to abide by local policing rules like wearing body cameras, not wearing any mask, and also wearing clear identifiable uniforms. So not clear yet if the National Guard will be deploying to fight crime, but we'll have to wait and see. Natasha?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Mills Hayes with that live report on the ground in Chicago. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.